Sometime in the future, Tom Ritchie has become dictator of the world, uniting all of the world's countries. We join our protagonist, Sarah Bachman, 60 years after her first and only time-traveling adventure.
All hail Tom Ritchie.
All hail Tom Ritchie.
Grandma, can you tell me about the time you traveled back to the Renaissance?
Well, Sarah the Third, I was a struggling AP Euro student.
You just failed the AP Euro test.
That time machine?
This is the 17th century.
Oh, you're back. Where's Jake?
Ever since Jaden got lost, I've never been the same.
Wow, Grams, that story gets me every time. Thank Tom Ritchie that you didn't get lost in time as well.
I just feel bad about Jaden.
Do you want me to go find him for you? I'm not really doing anything important right now.
Sure, why not?
All hail Tom Ritchie.
All hail Tom Ritchie. How can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for Mr. Dean. He taught my grandmother, Sarah Bachman, in his second period AP European History class 60 years ago.
That would be me.
Oh, thank Ritchie. I was wondering if I could use your time machine to go rescue Jaden.
Oh, I remember him. Knock yourself out.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Meow.
Jaden? Jaden? No? Pardon?
There's no Jaden here.
Excuse me, have you seen someone named Jaden? Is that Jaden?
Run.
What's your deal, man?
You need to come with me to the future.
What? Who are you?
Don't you see the family resemblance?
What? No.
I'm Sarah's granddaughter, Sarah the Third.
Sarah? Which Sarah?
What do you mean, what Sarah? Sarah, the one who went time traveling with you?
Still not ringing a bell.
You seriously don't remember? Sarah went crazy worrying about you. What happened anyways?
Well, you see... And then I became a Time Lord.
That doesn't explain anything.
Yes, it does. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go save the world.
Save the world?
Yeah, this girl who was in my AP Euro class failed all her tests and went on to destroy the world 60 years, a day, 8 hours, and 32 seconds later in the future. Gosh. What was her name? Sierra? Sahara? Not coming to me.
Sarah?
Yeah, that's it.
What do you need to do?
Well, I've been traveling throughout time, gathering information from the source to give to her so she doesn't fail her test and later destroy the world.
Is there anything I could do to help?
Help me get some information about the 60s so I can bring it back to her so she doesn't fail her test.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but we're gonna need different clothes so we don't stand out from the baby boomers.
Who are the baby boomers?
Right after World War II, everybody wanted to have kids, so there was a boom in babies, so to speak. Okay, we ready to go now?
1 hour later.
What are you guys protesting?
Hey, little man, we're protesting the Vietnam War. Little man? What?
Shut up. Don't make them think we're not from this time period.
So, the Vietnam War. Why are you guys protesting that?
Yeah, I mean, the war is basically useless. We didn't need to intervene. And now our country is sending mostly minorities into the war.
Wow, keep up the good work. Good luck. New Left? What's that?
Bro, the New Left is basically a ton of peeps who are fighting for civil and political rights. You know, my guy?
Of course.
Yeah, funny enough, our group of protesters is part of the New Left.
Yeah, right. That's the SDS.
Yeah, the Students for the Democratic System, of course.
Actually, it's called the Students for Democratic Society.
My bad, my bad.
So, are you guys college students?
That's right. Actually, most of these events are youth dominated.
We're getting off topic. Can we talk more about the SDS?
Of course, we're an activist organization. We protest things like this all the time, my dude.
A few moments later.
Wow, this stuff is great.
I know, right? We're fighting to improve women's presence in things like politics and the work environment.
What spurred this movement?
First, the women's suffrage fueled our movement. While women were given the right to vote, it was still unheard of to see women in the workplace. Although our movement has come a long way, we still have lots more ground to cover.
See? They're advocating rights for everybody, not just women.
Were all those things really taboo beforehand?
Very. We must be in the same time as the sexual revolution.
Sexual revolution?
It's basically changes in men and women's roles along with more of a public acceptance of sexuality, normalizing it pretty much in popular culture.
What are you guys listening to?
The Beatles, man.
Really? That stuff's ancient.
What don't you understand about blend in?
Jeez, calm down. Sorry.
More moments later.
You know what this all reminds me of? The French Revolution.
How so?
Well, in the French Revolution, the third estate, or the lower or less valued class, in this case the younger generation, revolted against their own government, while the people in the French Revolution revolted against the condition they were oppressed with, while the issue being protested today is a culmination of different things.
I guess. It must have been really different beforehand.
It really was. Before many of these ideas, like the sexual revolution and even protesting war, these were seen as a huge no-no. But now people were breaking the mold of what was to be considered a perfect citizen.
What was the first instance of this?
I mean, it goes through cycles. It all depends on where and when.
What do you mean?
Well, again, in the French Revolution and even the American Revolution, people were seen rising above their own government. But on the other hand, they were protesting to make their own government.
I actually didn't know that. I remember my grandma telling me about how in the early 2000s, people exercised their right to protest much more often and didn't hold fear against the government and the lawmakers that represented them. There were movements like the Women's March or Black Lives Matter marches that represented these ideals. So how'd you travel around time anyways?
Well, you see... And then I became a Time Lord.
Okay, guess we're just using Mr. Dean's time machine.
All hail Tom Ritchie.
All hail Tom Ritchie.
All hail Tom Ritchie. There's no point in trying to escape now. We've got you, Sarah.
I've been expecting you, Jaden.